Hi, everybody. Today's a very special day for me because when I first got clean, April 23rd of 2020, it was it was this man right here that let me live in his basement. This is Lawrence Ashcraft, and he's my best friend. I've had 3 rocks in this world, and one of them was President Nelson because of Hear Him. That was the talk that got me clean and sober when I was in jail. And then Lawrence Ashcraft, making sure that I got to church every Sunday and getting me to my meetings and my places. And I just want to capture the guy that made it possible for me to be able to have an establishment, a foundation. Foundation's pretty important, Lawrence.
Yes, they are.
What has been your foundation through life?
What is my foundation?
Yeah.
Well, I've always went to church on Sunday. Even when I was a bad boy, I still went to church on Sunday.
Keep going forward.
Yeah, it seems to be something that helps correct you. And I've always been active in the church. And always been delighted to see other people active in the church. And my experience with you is that you certainly took advantage of the fact that I believed in going to church, and you followed me.
I followed him.
Yep.
And it changed my life.
Yeah. It's real special because there's something that happens when you're together and you partake of the emblems of the sacrament with those you love.
Yeah.
And you certainly have developed a kinness to Tracy and I, and to many people in the Sugar House ward, where you gained your ground again to support those actions in life that improve not only your life, but the life of those around you. And I've watched you grow. I've watched the effect you've had on other people. And I think it's amazing. And certainly has helped me in my strength to stay close to the church.
I've helped you to stay close to the
Oh,
church?
Yeah.
He's the one who took me every Sunday.
It's, well, you know, I've been around a lot of people who had some of the same problems that you've had in life, because being in the mechanical business, you can't have, there's a lot of people that are attracted to being mechanics,
right,
that have some drug problems.
Right.
And so you're the only one that I know that's ever totally recovered and came back to the church. And I've known many. And so I'm pretty grateful for that.
I tell you, I'm grateful that he never stopped going to church. He said even when he was a bad boy or whatever it may have been, he still kept going to church. It was that consistency over and over and over and over, line upon line, that has showed me patterns in life that create that consistency.
Well, if you go to church and you enjoy it, you usually have a smile on your face, and other people recognize that and greet you. And I don't know, there's a commentary that happens when you're really with those that feel the same way you do and are doing the things that you're doing for the same reason. And so when I was a kid, my mother insisted I be in church, and so I was a bad boy in a lot of ways, because like once I took a harmonica to church with me, and I started to play it. After that, my mother thought that I needed to sit on the front row, right in front of the organ, which she played.
That's funny.
And
That's
so
where
for
I
years,
sat.
I was in church in front of the organ where my mother played, and so that's how she dealt with that. And I just think that the people you meet and associate with in church have some of the same desires that you do, and they're just as imperfect as you are. And at least they admit it and come and try to do something about it. So
We're just imperfect people trying to get back home.
and at age 86, I'm still working on a problem. And I get some counsel from the fact that I've heard the prophets and apostles say that they weren't perfect either.
Right.
So maybe there's hope for you and me.
Well, we're counting on it. We're hoping for it. I tell you, you know, he doesn't like me to talk about things that he does, but when he was talking about you just go to church and you greet people and you have that smile on your face. Not only does he go to the Sugar House Ward, but he also volunteers and has a calling up at the Legacy, the Legacy, part of the Sugar House extension. But and he goes there, and every Sunday these people love him. He goes in there, he knows them all by name, and he goes up and he greets them, and they feel happy to be there because he loves them.
You know, it's interesting because people need to be acknowledged. And the easiest way to acknowledge them is smile at them and shake their hand. And some people don't want to shake there are several people that you have to use this.
Right.
You go like this and they do the same. And but the very fact that you know their name and you can speak their first name to them every time you see them and you smile and you greet them, it brings them back. They're especially the older people who their families don't come and visit them as often as they should, and so they need that.
They do, because
support.
when I was coming to church, when I was first coming to church, and people would remember my name, and they'd come up and they'd smile at me. It made me feel like I was something.
Yep.
It made me feel like maybe God loves me or He cares about me. You know, which thing I never thought my entire life. I'm so amazed at the gospel of Jesus Christ, and I'm so amazed because this man also brought me to my second rock, and that was Kathy Facundo. She's going to see the video. You've seen the video of her, but you get to see Lawrence. Kathy, take a look at Lawrence. Lawrence, right to Kathy. Say hi, Kathy.
Anyway, this is you're an amazing person, Jim, and I'm thrilled when I hear what you do and how you've been able to find some of the people that you influenced in a bad way in life and tried to bring them back. I'm thrilled how many have come back to church and went to the temple even.
That's what it's all about.
That is amazing.
Well, we love you, and we thank you, and we just wanted to say hello. I just wanted you to meet my rock that brought me to my other rocks. And thank you, Tracy. That's his daughter that's holding the phone. I love her very much. She's the one who brought me home to her dad. So, anyway, have a great day.
Thank you.
That's it.